that we killed him, and that other guy we were suspicious about, we found out that he was innocent, because whoever this Raymond guy is, he's an imposter bastard, and we're going to have to deal with him very soon. Very soon indeed. But before we do that, I have to kill 2 more Alguls. So I'll loot those fangs and this ghoul. And I'm gonna quick save here because we're going to look around this tomb a little more, and it's fairly likely that I will die because of my currently extremely low health. Mangled corpse. Some orange. Another mangled corpse with orange and food. We have a ghoul to murder now. And ghouls so far are proving to be one of the easiest enemies to fight for Geralt at this stage. Unless we encounter some sort of super ghoul or something, they don't worry me all that much, to be perfectly honest. Another ghoul. Come on then. Become my next victim, why don't you? And I'd have to say I'm getting fairly good at the combat system, to the point where I'd say I've almost gotten the hang of all the basics of it so far, in terms of the fact that I can usually handle a couple enemies at once. Though something may come along later down the line and make me eat my words in terms of being proof that I can't, in fact, handle myself as well as I think. We're not going to take that food. Before we do anything else, there's this area, but I'm so low on health now that I think I want to wait and let my health regen itself a little bit. So that's why I quick saved, because I want to regenerate my health now. And this room is empty, completely empty. Doing that is useless for now, so I'm going to hold off going in there for a tiny little bit until my health gets a tad higher. And I'm also going to equip the Quen sign so that I can protect myself a little easier. So, it won't be much health, but once my health gets to the same level as my toxicity is currently, I'm gonna go in there. After I quick save, of course. So that's going to be a little bit of waiting, and I apologize for that. Those of you who just want action are probably bored to tears. But those of you who just want action probably stopped watching this Let's Play as soon as I started prioritizing story over fighting. So I don't really think I have to worry about that. Because quite honestly, I'm enjoying the story of this game immensely, but as I'm sure is probably the case with most people, the combat is not the most enjoyable in the world. So first I'm going to quick save, since we're up to the level I said, and now I'm going in here. Al Ghul, excellent. back up a little bit. Oh, you're not going to pursue me, are you? Not gonna pursue me. I see how it is. Not another of those around at the moment, so we'll take that from you. Oops, I didn't mean to cast Quen. Let's have a look at the mangled corpse. Oh yeah, that has food on it. And there's one direction I've not gone in yet, apparently. And I want to check that out. Just because I'm really enjoying this game, I like to explore and see what there is to find. And as you could probably guess, I'm saving a lot right now because I have low health and would rather not die a horrible death and have to redo absolutely everything. Okay, minor screw up there where I mistimed one of my combos. Still managed to bring this idiot down. And right now all I'm doing is searching for one last Al-Ghul. And there's a sarcophagus over here. What could this be? Some of these runes and stuff. And Orin. I think I'm going to drop one of my items so I can have one extra thing. Because it looks like a neat extra thing that I would like. And yes, I'm saving again. I realize some of you may view saving this often as, quite frankly, ridiculous. But I like to have a little reassurance that I won't have to redo 45 hours of playing, or whatever it ends up being. Just because I screwed up a single attack in a critical fight. If that happens, I would like to just redo that fight, or the ones surrounding it, quite honestly. That's just how I prefer to do things. I know not everyone likes that, but that's just the way it is. Alright. Apparently I won't find a third Al-Ghul in here. If I'm not mistaken. Game, please stop stuttering during battle. I do not want to die because of a stutter. And I still need one more bit of Al-Ghul marrow. Which means I won't be talking to the gatekeeper just yet. Because I have to kill one last Al-Ghul before I turn in my key. Oh, it's nighttime. Going to save, because after what I accomplished down there, a redo is not on the list of things I would like to be attempting. But I'm hoping to encounter one. Oh, it's just a ghoul. Bog standard ghouls are not that relevant to me anymore, to be honest. There we go. Almost dead, but I murdered 2 more ghouls. Seriously though, I need an owl ghoul to turn up. Because I need the bone marrow of 1 owl ghoul. And quick save. As I'm very low on health, and I don't want that to be my downfall currently. And there was that quest to do for that lady to stop her husband around midnight. Which, I don't know if it's midnight or just night right now. But it is dark out. We have a ghoul here, which is disappointing. Oh, I was hoping for an owl ghoul. And said ghoul's ghoul friend killed me while I was busy wailing on him. That's unfortunate, but I did make it a long while without a death and reload this time, so that is certainly nice. So, let me see here. I am going to get out my silver sword in group style. The moment I exit, I should hopefully be ready for them. That and my Quen sign was very handy. Was it? Yeah, it was a Quen sign. I had to be sure I wasn't misremembering the name of the sign. That would have been very embarrassing. So what I'm gonna do now, since it is very late, I will meditate until it's midnight, and then go and take care of that quest. Fortunately, I have access to my signs in the city district now, so I don't have to pay 5 orens, which is very nice. Now, meditate until midnight. That's 2 hours. It will definitely not fully heal me, but I will have a little more health for it. Oh, it did fully heal me. Clearly, I underestimated how fast Geralt heals, because I did not honestly think it would do that. Now... Oh, we will not be doing the gravedigger thing just yet. But I will be sending this ghost to its resting place now. That wraith would appear to be the one we want. Hi there. Oh. So, it looks like we're having to do this the hard way. Because he will not have a civil conversation with us. We're going to have to do things the hard way, I'm afraid. Geralt, put up your sign. protection is very much needed right now. Come on. Now kill it. That Wraith was a tough son of a bitch to deal with, though, I'll tell you that much. We have ectoplasm, but now I need to find another Algul. And I know they're in the cemetery, so that we can kill them there. But I need to locate one. Come on, Alguls. I want to find one of you. Come on now. Algul, 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 where are you? I need an Algul to turn up so I can kill it and take its bone marrow. Yes, we are still doing this assignment, despite the fact that it's for Kalkstein, because, for one thing, I think Geralt is starting to doubt how reliable the information he turned up that Kalkstein was working for Salamandra actually was. We're getting fighting music. Where's our enemy? Oh, it's just a bog standard ghoul. That's a disappointment. Very big disappointment indeed. Yeah, I think Geralt's starting to doubt what he turned up about Kalkstein because of us finding Raymond dead. And let's be honest, Raymond did kind of encourage the belief that Kalkstein was guilty. So the Raymond is an imposter thing kind of puts a damper on that being actually true, if you see what I mean. There's our drowned dead taken care of. But now, though, we really need an Algul. And I don't want to just go on the wiki to find it, out where I can look for them. That's just cheap, and I would rather not do it. I'm fairly certain I'll find them here in the cemetery somewhere, but I don't know exactly where. I've run across 2 so far. And yes, we have determined as best we can that Azar Javed is disguising himself as Raymond. So we need to get help from the people we were accusing before. And it sure is a good thing that we actually decided to investigate the cemetery rather than just going and killing Raymond, because we probably would have gotten destroyed. Killing Raymond? Killing Ramsmeat. We probably would have gotten completely destroyed had we attempted to do things his way. So it's a damn good thing we didn't. I'll say that much. We only have about an hour of cat eye left, unfortunately. Maybe if I go back into that crypt, I'll find an Algul there. Who knows? Oh, Alghoul alert. And I just got myself killed because my health was too low. I really should not have gone Alghoul hunting when my health was that low. But I will say this, it's a very good thing I save and save often with things like that. So, I'm going to wait until my health regens a little bit. So I'm actually going to pause the recording here, and I'll be back when I have a little more health regenerated. So, I will see you in a second. Well, it'll be a second for you, it will be a little longer for me. See you then. And I'm back. So, Geralt's health is regenerated to about 50%, so I'm gonna go for it now and just... First, I'm gonna put on my Quen sign, then I'm heading over to where I fought those two Alghouls before. Well, apparently I'll be fighting a ghoul first, because he won't leave me the hell alone. Make that 2 ghouls. And that was a waste of my damn time. Stop running like that, Geralt. Oh, we have an Alghoul also. How convenient. Just what I was looking for. And I don't even have to fight 2 of them at once. Wait a second. What's going on here? The marrow of 3 Alghouls is what it says. I thought I had that. I have the marrow of 2 Alghouls now. I guess I died between getting the 3rd one. Yes, at one of the points I died, it was before I got number 3. Because I thought I fought 2 Alghouls down there. So, I need to run across a 3rd Alghoul. And regular ghouls are not gonna cut it. You guys are worthless. So stop wasting my time by challenging me. I want an Alghoul, not a regular ghoul. Come on. Only thing I can really do, unfortunately, is to run around this cemetery and hope I find it. Because until I can find an Alghoul, I cannot go back and turn in that key, because I need to have access to the cemetery in order to be capable of completing that Witcher contract. Let's see, what's in that trunk? Cash. Well, Geralt's never gonna say no to cash. Come on, Alghouls. Show up. I want to fight you. I need your bone marrow. Come on. Alghoul, where are you? Where are you, Alghouls? Come on. Alguls. Alguls. Yes, I'm calling out to the demon, monster beast things, because I want to kill them and hope they will turn up if I call their species name. I'm aware this is ridiculous. I don't even care. Drown dead. This would have been good if I'd gotten access when I was still trying to do that Drown Dead quest without having to fight the bypass the blasted Echinops to get to them. But on the other hand, if I hadn't had to bypass them, I wouldn't have found the Quen sign in that cave as fast as I did. I don't need your materials. I need an Algul. Where the flip are they? Come on. All I want right now is one Algul. Is that too much to ask? Really? I would very much like to find an Algul. I said Algul, not drowners. They are not the same thing. That was a waste of my time. I told you I want Alguls, not drowners. So please, I need an Algul. I really need an Algul. And seeing as I can't magically search for them or anything, and find out exactly where they are, I have to do this thing. Basically run around the cemetery and hope that one spawns. Actually, I'm gonna try something. I don't know if it'll work or not, and if it does, it might be considered a little bit gamey. I'm going to leave the cemetery, wait a couple seconds, and then re-enter it, and see if maybe that resets the spawn or something so that Alguls will turn up faster. Okay, heading back in now. Waited a couple seconds, so we will see if this makes a difference. First off, I want to save. Just because I'm paranoid like that. Yeah, and it's really annoying that I died in that fight with those two Alguls, because that would have solved all my problems if I'd killed them both. But my health was so low that it really wasn't going to happen. So, unfortunate, but there it is. Come on. Come on now. Alguls. Alguls. I need Alguls. Come on now. I would very much like some Alguls to turn up. please. Please, Alguls, show up. Ghoul blood and white vinegar. I don't care. You're not an Algul that's trying to murder me, that I can kill for your bone marrow. So I'm not